Isn't this something? How crazy is this? It's like this little building underneath the train tracks. So interesting. And look at the building next door. It's like orange. But if you want to live in New York City for $1,000 a month, this is going to be your spot. But that's okay. It's actually really awesome. Brooklyn, where there's jackhammering. Oh, I forgot how loud it is when they're doing construction, but pretty cool part of town because the main subway stop here is the Myrtle Wyckoff, very convenient. And as you can tell, there's a lot of foot traffic here, lots of businesses. Like these food trucks, you can start your day right with this, which I've never had before. And there's one of the few White Castles in the city. Now this is the best coffee in the area, and the pastries are also excellent. Plus, look at all the seating. And this is called making it work. You see, they got the little roof over the outdoor dining, which is under the train, but it works. Now, today's apartment's pretty cheap. There's probably no laundry, but right here, one block away, you've got this full-service 24-hour spot. And you know what? That's probably better than having a couple crappy machines that your super doesn't know how to fix. Then we got Dollar General. You're saving money today on your rent and on everything that goes in the apartment. But I heard because of inflation, not everything here costs $1 anymore. These tiki torches, for example. What's cool is there's a lot of family businesses here. Anthony's Deli, how is that not a family business? And it looks like they sell all kinds of healthy stuff, especially the Philly cheesesteak, which is probably amazing. And then across the street, look at that right there, Julie's Pizza. I'm gonna guess that since this place has like a little outdoor kiosk there and is pretty big on the corner, it's popular. I'm not really sure what the name is, but this looks and feels like one of those spots that's been in the neighborhood forever. And it looks like they serve Spanish food. Also, even though we're by the train, look at how quiet everything gets as soon as you get away from that busy stop we started off at. Oh, check this out, full grocery store. Also close to the apartment, which means you don't have to exist on just Uber Eats, but people do that. I love how there's barbed wire at the grocery store. This is actually the second Maya's snack bar I've seen. Boy, do they have snacks here. I'm not sure what some of this stuff is, but that looks like an awesome mango drink. It's also really cool is right here is another subway stop. It's right by the apartment, which is just down the street that way. And this is the Seneca Ave stop. Isn't this something? How crazy is this? It's like this little building underneath the train tracks. So interesting. And look at the building next door. It's like orange. Do you hear that? I think it's the train going by. It's not louder than like a busy avenue with honking and stuff, so I guess that's okay. And just look at the size of this place. It's half the floor of the building, and it's got 4 bedrooms, and the rent here is exactly $4,000. So split 4 ways, you're looking at $1,000. Now this place is pretty big. We've got a lot to check out, but if it turns out you do want to live here, check out the video description. That's where I'll put the agent's contact. Now, fortunately, the inside of this building's really good. There's cool tile on the ceiling and tons of lights. And this is the best part. Look at this. Down here, there's just like access to a nearby business. There's no apartment down here. Is there anything in here for us? Doesn't look like it. And the reason that that's good is because there's only 2 apartments here. There's the one on the right and the one on the left. Excuse me, I had those backwards. Anyways, this one's ours. Unfortunately, it's not been cleaned yet, but as you can tell, these are some pretty decent appliances. I also see a dishwasher and a full-size refrigerator. Oftentimes, cheap apartments might have like a mini fridge, but look, we also got a big vent, which might have been stolen from a restaurant. Look at that. Cabinet space looks pretty good. There's a lot of them in this little peninsula deal here. And this thing could also double as a breakfast bar. The only issue I see is with the front door that does open right there, so anything you get's gonna have to be able to tuck away completely. But that would give you a nice little spot to sit and eat, plus anything you make, you can just spread it out here. This is a pretty awesome amount of common space. From one end to the other, this is 10.5 by 18. And even though the door might conflict with the bar, setting the rest of this up would be so easy. You can put an entertainment center right in this corner, and then in this corner, you could have a really big L-shaped couch. And if you play your cards right, you could probably get like a 4-person table right over here. That would give you the best of both worlds. A place to eat meals, a place to watch movies. And you know how you know it's gonna be good for that? Look at the view. There's really not much to look at out of these living room windows, but there are 1, 2, 3 of them. They come with shades, and right over here, this remote, this controls the heater and the AC. And then in this corner over here, we've got the fuses and the video intercom. Anything going on out there? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, I love a bathroom with good lighting. Look, not only do we have that, but look at the ceiling. It's got like this futuristic thing, and overall, kind of messy, yeah, but look, this is a big bathroom. There's plenty of room to move around, that's for sure. The tub is actually usable, which in New York is a feature, plus you can put your soap over there. And look at the sink, it's got counter space around it. There is an outlet, and then up here, we've got ourselves a medicine cabinet, which also has mirrors on it, so pretty good. Okay, I'm an idiot. There's actually this half bathroom, which I thought was a closet. There's the throne, and look, there's a little itty bitty sink. You can wash, oh, I can wash both my hands in here. And it has a little medicine cabinet. And this cute little set of drawers beneath the sink. I think the reason this room feels dark is because the lighting sucks. But if you change out that bulb with something brighter, it'll actually be really good. Dimensions are 7.5 by 9, so it'll fit a queen size bed. Windows face the street, which means I can see that my bike is still there. And you'll be able to see the train when it shows up. The closet in here is really big. I like how there's like a shelf in there and it goes up pretty high. And if you look at all the patchwork on the walls, somebody had an entertainment center in this corner, which means the bed was probably over here. This room is like the opposite of that one. We've got lights and the skylight, and the dimensions are solid. It's 9 by 7.5, so almost the exact same size. How is our closet? Okay, this looks like it might be a little bit smaller, but the overall room is brighter and might feel nicer to some people. Now these two rooms, they're at this end of the apartment, and the other two are all the way at the other side. And the good thing about that is you only really have to live in one part of the apartment with one other person. So if you get along with them, that should be good. Look at how interesting this is. There's like a secret roof deck or something out here. This is actually the building's roof. And you see that chair? Someone was definitely out here. I'm just not strong enough to lift or close. I can't even close it. And the dimensions in here are 10 by 8, so pretty big. And I like how they put this full-length mirror in that spot. That's a perfect location for it. Entertainment center was probably where you see that spackle. And if you want access to the outside, I think this might be the best room. But look at the room next door. You can tell that whoever was in here was the weird roommate because of the Christmas lights. Or maybe Santa Claus was living here. This one also has, oh wow, look at that. There's even more lights inside the closet. Why would you want a light strip inside your closet? What do you suppose they were doing in here? And why did I just step on some broken glass? Maybe that's from a light bulb? Anyways, this room looks just like all of the others, minus that. And this one has the most pleasant view. Look at that, we're looking out over the backyard. You can see the sky. And overall, this is an awesome place. Subscribe if you're not. Pick something else up here. I'll see you in the next video.